Hi everyone.
Hello! I'm Jean-Luc.
I'm Nick.
And we're live from Sudbury! And we're the WW Gays.
So hopefully we're going to let a few people
Why
trickle in.
do I have to go?
No, it says connect. Camera not go on live on this one.
Yeah, and there we go.
Hi.
Hi, sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulty there.
Yeah, so I'm going to close this. You keep yours, pause that though.
Okay.
So that
Perfect.
you can have the chat. Hi everyone.
Hello, I don't know who's here yet. Oh, we have 3 people watching. I think one of them is in the room with us.
Yeah. So we're actually in Sudbury right now.
We are.
We are visiting my mom this weekend.
Who's that?
Yeah.
We actually had a tour stop today. We
Yeah.
had 2 meetings in Sudbury. It was amazing. I can't believe how many people were there. Actually,
there's
it was
a lot
fantastic.
of people. Yeah. So,
And my aunt came.
Yeah.
And your sister was there.
Yeah, and some friends, some of my sister's friends, and some other some of my mom's coworkers. So it was kind of nice to
Shout out to Megan.
Yeah, shout out to Megan.
Yeah.
We met today.
Actually,
it's kind of a funny story.
Yeah, so Cynthia, which is Nick's sister, used to work at a place here in Sudbury, and she worked with this other person. She worked with Megan, and come to find out, Cynthia changed jobs. She's now working at a different place now, and working with this girl's mom, if I'm not mistaken, and her sister. And then today at our WW workshop,
they all put
this all together, that they were all talking about each other, but not realizing that it was all the same.
And she watches us. She might be watching this episode.
And she's like, point. I'm their biggest fan.
She didn't realize that my sister was my sister. So
yeah.
It's kind of weird.
It's kind of weird how things happen,
world.
right? It's a very small world.
So we're here with my mom.
Hello.
It is Mother's Day, so it's kind of fitting. It's one of the reasons why we wanted to have my mom on this video today.
Yes.
Because we won't be able to do it tomorrow, because we will be back home tomorrow for our next live show.
What is your mom thinking of your cooking? Anything special for her for Mother's Day? That was one of the questions, and that's from Holly Hale.
So what do you think of our cooking, Mom?
My cooking?
Our cooking.
You didn't cook for me today.
I know.
They
cooked for us. Actually,
tonight.
she made us a great dinner.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
We had chicken skewers.
We had chicken skewers, and she made an amazing
really
salad. What was that dressing on that salad?
It's just balsamic vinegar.
Oh, was it a white balsamic?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a white. It was very good. It was delicious.
I still don't like kale, but I still ate it.
Love kale.
Yeah, there's a mixture of kale and spinach and greens.
Like
and tomatoes and
tomatoes and cucumbers. It was really, really good.
Yeah, it was really good. And then what was the other question?
Happy Mother's Day to your mom, Nick. Thanks, Claudia M. Thank you.
What was the other part of the question?
And the other part of the question.
We didn't do anything special for Mother's Day. Our specialness is just being with her.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you're so lucky to have us.
Yeah.
And come and visit me once in a while, like 3 times a year.
Busy.
We're very busy. We're coming to see you all. Mm-hmm. So you know what? Because of you, we don't sit to see my mom.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
You're making my mom feel bad.
But she gets to see us live every Sunday.
Yeah, she gets to see us live all the time.
Yeah, that's how I learned what you're doing.
Yeah, she gets to find out what's going on in our lives. So we're actually with my mom today because my mom's been on her own journey. We've had her on before. She's lost some weight herself. She did it a little differently than we did. She's not a WW member, but she still follows almost kind of the same mentality that we do.
Yeah, she went to like a Whole Foods, like
healthier options, leaner proteins.
Yeah. She's actually been able to do. She's actually been able to do cleanses better than we've ever been able to do. She does the Master Cleanse, and she actually.
And I do it because of my allergies.
Yeah.
It helps to bring my immune system back on track. It's not just for losing the weight.
But
it's just to get better in my skin.
Right, and last night, what you were telling Nick, you actually followed it to the T this time.
Yeah, and it was easier than every other time that I did it.
Do you think it was easier because of the changes you had already made and the difference in the weight that you lost?
No, I just think it's because the way I did it. The way I followed the Master Cleanse and the way I reintroduced food, that was the biggest change, the way I reintroduced food.
Hi, Lisa. Lisa is wishing you a happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
And so is Jay Singer saying, hi, Mom.
Hi.
Hi, everyone. But yeah, so it's like I said, her journey's almost similar. We've all kind of, our whole family always had to deal with weight. It's not been just a isolated issue. All of us, even my grandmother, my aunts, everybody on our family has had to deal with that struggle since I've known everyone, both sides for me. And so
I know my family, and when it comes to weight, there's never been a huge weight issue, but there has been times where I know my mom was a little heavier than what she normally was, and my dad was the same thing, and I know my sister struggled with weight when she was younger as well, but never being as big as I ever got. Like, no one ever got as big as I ever got.
Yeah. So it's like we said, it's a bit it's a bit similar, but different because she did follow something different. So let's go through a few things that you did, Mom. So you first started by when you started at the same time as us in January 2018. What did you start off by doing?
Start moving a little bit more. I started with yoga stretches in the morning because I was so stiff. It was incredible. Like I couldn't move. Like it was hurting doing yoga. They were saying like relax in the position, and I was saying, oh, that hurts, that hurts, that hurts. And I did that every morning. I did the. We went for the Carrot app at that point and stuff like that. And I had my phone. And I started to do some step and counting the steps and stuff like that.
Do you remember that moment you were at our house? And Jean-Luc tells the story all the time.
I tell it all the time on the tour stops where I'm like, it was the day that we needed to get our calories in and we wanted to walk in the house. And Mom's like, I'm not walking in the house. And we're like, Mom, just walk in the house. No, I'm not walking in the house. It was stupid. We turned the music on and then she saw us walking and she's like, okay, fine. I have no choice. If you guys are going to look stupid walking, I'm going to look stupid walking too. So we actually went live that night on YouTube.
Just so you guys know, we are a bit earlier than we were supposed to. I just realized I had scheduled this for 8.
Yeah,
we're earlier, but because we're going to do, we have to, we're doing a video tonight. But no, we've never been back late in time. So no matter what, we had to do it 7. So if anybody's watching this later tonight, when you watch later, sorry. We're going to be live tomorrow at 8 p.m. again, so if you have questions tomorrow, you can ask us then.
We have another video that we're filming later tonight, and it's a special video, so we had to switch things around.
That's how live is sometimes, so we're sorry for this week, but we'll try to make sure in the future we're scheduled correctly, but it just happens.
Our Sunday shows are always 8 p.m. no matter what.
Yeah, this is the first time doing it on a Saturday. Okay, so keep going. So then you started doing that, the walking. And
and remember, like in February last year, I said, okay, I want to have either a Fitbit or an iWatch because I think my phone always on me was not convenient most of the time because, like women, we don't always have big pocket to put the phone on you, and you need the phone to calculate the steps. Mm-hmm. So that's when we went to Apple store and I bought the iWatch and you bought your iWatch at the same time.
Buy it.
And because of that, when that happened, we were the 3 of us all up together on the iWatch, and then we started to give some kudos when we were doing our rings. And I'm the kind of
you
person,
are the competitive one.
Yes, it's just like not competition with myself. Like I need to close my rings. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I don't put I don't put something that I cannot achieve. The way I use my rings, I put the minimum calorie I want to do every day. That's the minimum. If I don't do these one, it's a problem because that's the minimum I can do. I don't put like a level high
goals.
A goal. No, it's just like I need to do these one, and sometimes often it happened that I do more than that because like I go for a walk. Like the other day I did almost 7 kilometers walking an hour 15 minutes and stuff like that. And then I started to go for walks. I start really slowly, like small walks and slow walks, and every day you go and you get further away.
Someone's asking whose mom is this? My mom. This is my mom.
Sorry, thanks, Leah. We are just a little bit early. We know we're earlier than we normally are. We scheduled it for 8, but we have another video that we're filming later, and not a live one, but we're filming for a next episode, so we decided to start this one a little bit earlier.
So we're sorry, like we said, if anybody has questions for us, ask us tomorrow. We'll be on live at 8 p.m. tomorrow. There is
a quick question here that Holly had asked too, is what is the best sugar substitute when it comes to cooking? Do you use Splenda or Swerve, or do you use it at all? And I'll be honest, we're Splenda people.
Yeah, we use Splenda.
But we don't use a lot of it. We use
very sparingly.
The serving to almost try to always be 0 points. So that way we're not adding points. The only one, there is one of our recipes that we had earlier on that we used a lot more Splenda in it. It was the brown sugar, our English muffin, not English muffins, our banana bread. English muffins, where did that come from? Our banana bread muffins. But when we split it into 24 muffins, it ended up being just still 1 point each. There was the amount of sugar that's in it isn't as that much. Yeah. So that is the sugar that the sugar of our choice. Yeah.
So we wouldn't be opposed against other things. Is that's the one that we
I've always had, and it's always been easily accessible. And you don't use substitute.
No, I go with the real stuff. Yeah. And the only thing I do, like I'm not a person that likes sweets.
You're not a sweet person. No.
And I can like.
You're not sweet at all.
I'm sweet enough, so I don't need more. I don't need more sweet.
Oh yes, she's so. You are sweet. We love you. You are sweet.
So I'm not a person that I will, like I said, fruit. Like yes, I like fruits and stuff like that, and that's where I will go for the natural sugar, not all the other sugar. And if I do something with sugar, I will use like maple syrup, or like honey, which are natural sweetener, and your body will recognize that stuff and will do something.
It won't treat it the same way.
Did you guys? Did you ever think you would actually get back to where you're at now?
No,
So
because last year I
actually,
felt
What's your
talk
weight?
about-
Yeah, what's
where
your
did
started
you start,
and where
Mom?
you're
I
at now?
was around 205, 206.
We have shown pictures of my mom's before and afters from
Yeah.
a long time ago. So you know what we need to do this weekend is take another picture you can share with everyone. Your new
Yes.
ones.
Well, I
And-
think we have a picture of the three of us that I found and I saved on my phone from a couple years ago.
So we'll
We
do
can
it later.
recreate
We'll
that
post that.
picture
So I was
today.
205, 206, and my goal was 150. And as of this spring, I was at 155, and I'm having a problem too. Like I was always 55.
She was
160.
maintaining.
She
I
was maintaining.
I was maintaining there, and I couldn't go down to my 150. That was my first goal. I have 3 goals. The first one, if I can hit it, I was a goal that I had to hit. And then I said, if I go to the second one, will be bonus.
So what's the first one?
And if I go to the third one, will be even better. I've
So
never
the
been
first
there.
one was 150?
150.
Okay, so you've hit the first one.
After like this spring, when I did my fast, and I do fast twice a year. I did one in the spring, and after my fast in the spring, I finally went down the 150. I'm below 150.
I didn't realize we have like 20 people watching.
Yeah,
I thought there was
Yeah,
only
I'm
3.
below 150 right now. So my second goal, if I can get there, and it's not something I want to get there, but if I do, is 140.
Okay.
And then I will have 130. People say like, you want to lose? Yes, still, because at my height,
Yeah.
I'm
And
not
the thing-
that tall.
And
the
guess
thing,
what?
And the thing people don't understand a lot about, people say the same thing to me, is because you guys don't see our
Our
legs.
and
We
yeah.
have, our family is
and
predispositioned
boobs.
to have
But I
big
think
legs.
I think what it is too is people always say that, you know what, be careful how much you lose, this and that. But you know that, you know what,
Yeah.
one of the things is if you do lose a lot of weight and you get to a goal,
Yeah.
you can then gain some weight back if you're not
And muscle.
comfortable
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
And then you have to create muscle. And by
Yeah.
creating muscle, you're going to end up gaining
And
some
that's
weight.
what like kind of what I'm doing right now. It's I'm trying to go as low as I can so I can build muscle and still be within within reason.
So someone just asked, oh, mom's and whose mom? So just turned in. Someone then, can't wait to see you guys in Brantford on June 1st. And
Can't
are
wait
you-
either. You have to understand, Brantford is actually a location. So Brantford and Scarborough that weekend are locations that have asked us so much to visit. There's other locations out there. Stouffville is another location that really wants to see us, and there's also Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia.
Holly
NC,
Hale just
and
asked
somebody
about
asked
Nova
us.
Scotia.
So for everybody who's not in
Ontario.
Ontario, tell us, comment below.
Yes, let
Tell
us know
which
where
cities
where
you want to
you're
go in,
yeah.
you want us to visit. Have people come tell us on our page. Or actually, we will be posting soon a post asking where's your location, where's your workshop, what is it? Is there
And the
Saturday,
weekend
Sunday?
locations.
And tell us where you're at because we're going to start tabulating locations, and the more people actually reach out for the
We
locations,
can then schedule
we
it
can then
better.
work with WWC. We actually asked them recently if we can start visiting locations in other provinces, and they're looking into it.
Yeah.
So if you guys start telling us where you want to go, and say we get 100 people from Halifax on our
New
page.
Glasgow, Nova Scotia. someone
Yeah, so
just
if you
asked.
come to our page, when we post that on our Facebook page, on Instagram,
Yeah.
and all our social media, when we start posting, asking people,
Post that.
post where you're going, where you're from, and get all your meeting members to come and
Yes,
also tell us.
and-
some,
Post where you're
Sorry.
going from, and also post the time of your weekend workshops.
yes.
Don't we unfortunately, guys, we will never be able to make it during the week
Weekdays,
yeah.
because
Yeah.
we work full time, so there's
Yeah.
no weekdays, unfortunately. We did here come to the U.S.
Hey,
We
even
did-
the U.S. List
Yes,
it below because you
yes.
know what? We have been in contact with
some
US,
people from the U.S. as well for WW, so that could
And
possibly
if
be an
a lot
option
of
as
people
well.
from one location sends us a lot of messages, we can actually reach out and say, you know what, this one location, and
Mhm.
we'll say Kansas City because we've heard we have
Yes,
a lot
we
of
have some fans in Kansas City.
That if they wanted us to, say we have 20 people that come tell us that, if we could reach out to WW and tell them, you know, Kansas City wants us,
Yeah.
we can maybe have something happen. You guys are the ones who are making this happen, not us. We are just following the flow based on where you guys want us to be.
The more demand, the more like,
Exactly.
will happen.
Yeah. And then another question was, what kind of fast food do you guys do? So we don't do
Not
a lot
fast
of
food,
fast.
it's the fast.
Fast.
Oh,
It's
what
fast.
kind of fast? I heard fast food.
It's
It's like
not
fast food.
The fast is the master cleanser, and the master cleanse, and there's if you Google on your phone, it's and you ask for the mastering the master cleanse, and it's from the Better Health website, I think. They talk about how to do it. Why I'm doing it? A naturopath like introduced me to fasting. and I followed that what the naturopath told me to do, and it was like for my allergies. I have seasonal allergies, like problem with my sinus and stuff like that, headaches, and then it helped me for that.
And I'll say this too, Mom. Ever since we started last year, his allergies, he's horrible, and he
my
barely
allergies
had
are
them.
barely any.
Because of all our healthy eating and actually incorporating more healthy foods, it's also almost made us like our bodies are just better with allergies.
Well, I noticed there's some stuff I think I'm having intolerance with the milk products.
Yeah.
Because it do lots of mucus and stuff like that, and for me it's not
Oh,
good.
completely.
And we
I
talk
have
about it on our
problem
tour
with
stop
that.
all the time. How we
Yeah,
can't eat pork.
I can't
Yeah.
eat pork at all anymore.
So
Pork is not my
I
friend.
switched some of the milk. Now I'm using almond milk, which is
Yeah,
easier
we
on
use
the
cashew.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you can make your own almond milk, we were
Yes.
told. I've never
Yeah,
tried
too
it, but
much
I'm like, that's a lot of
Too much
work.
trouble.
But I mean,
So I just want to give a shout out to Terrence and Linda from Fort Myers.
yeah,
Because,
Terrence and Linda, hi guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Thanks
Yeah.
for tuning in.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
hot
then-
flashes.
And then Holly and Kim are all talking about
stripping.
A
cookbook.
cookbook. So, guys, we still are working with WW. They are interested in doing something with us, possibly, or trying to figure something out, help us figure something out. So, we're not 100% sure on that yet. But we never know. We don't know exactly how long we're going to be. Well, we hope to be doing this for as long as we possibly
Yeah,
can.
we do this
but
for you guys. The second you guys stop being tired of us and people stop watching us, we will stop. But as long as you guys want us, we'll keep going.
Yeah, because we have a lot of ideas.
Yes.
We have a lot of ideas. And we have a lot of stuff we haven't been able to do yet, and we now need to do it. And I'll be honest with you guys, it's been really fun going back and watching some of our videos because it's been great to rewatch things that we've done for the first time again and keep
The improvement. That's
keep
right.
ourselves accountable.
Yeah.
Keep ourselves accountable and as to what we've been doing and what we've accomplished.
Yeah. So I just wanted to say to Michelle Zerber, yeah, we apologize. The reason you get notified is because the show was scheduled for 8 p.m. That's the reason why nobody's been notified, because we had to start early because our schedule switched last minute. We were supposed to do something at 7 today, and then we knew that if we're doing this thing at 7, we wouldn't be back by 8, so we moved this to 7 so we can make the other appointment.
Yeah.
And so we're sorry, when we try to schedule these, it's a little harder when you're visiting family and you're doing all these different things everywhere, so we apologize. So then, some people, even we rewatch too, yeah. Yeah, we...
It's really weird watching ourselves though sometimes. The only
Yeah.
weird ones that aren't so weird are the trip, because we remember the trip. But watching ourselves cook a meal when I'm like, I cook that all the time. Like it's kind of like, that's just weird.
Okay, so Mom, we were just talking about, did you ever think you ever...
Thanks, Michelle.
Did you ever think that any of us would actually be where we're
Oh,
at
no,
now?
no.
Because you can't see on screen, but my sister's actually, and she's our live audience. You know, she's supposed to clap and
Yeah,
applause.
clap. There's no
and laugh.
like. There's no
And
like.
you know, like,
cheering.
"Aw." She's not doing any of those. So
I'm
you know,
not
she,
watching Full House.
and so she's also lost weight. We all have. So it's been kind of a family affair. Like we've all been trying to be healthy.
And
Kim-
the thing, like we didn't consult each other to do
No.
that. It's just happened.
Happens.
We the four of us just start to lose the weight
At the same time.
and at the same time,
Yeah.
and doing our own way.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
Someone, Marilyn Event, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, says, hi, Mom and Nick. Hi, guys and Nick's mom. Hope you have a happy Mother's Day and the guys spoil you. I saw you guys at St. Thomas, and a cookbook would be a great idea, but I've already printed out a lot of the recipes myself.
Hi,
Can you
Sandy.
send them to us?
Yeah. We keep telling people that if you type them out, send them to us. It'd be great because then it would save us some work.
Hi, Sandy. Oh, and then Kim Wolf says, you guys are one of my reasons that I'm so successful.
Well, glad we can help.
That's awesome.
Like I said, it's what we do.
We love making, we honestly love hearing your success stories, guys.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
really makes us feel
Well,
like
someone, I think it's Christopher.
Yes.
Neville from Orleans.
Orleans in Ottawa. He
reached
messaged
to
out
us
yesterday.
when he first started WW program about watching our videos, and yesterday he reached out and told us how much weight he had lost, which is a significant amount, and how he'd been watching us, that he remembers watching us at the beginning, now where he's at today, and it's such an amazing Amanda
To think
and
that
Windsor as
someone,
well.
yeah, Amanda and Windsor, who's up at like 70 pounds
Yeah.
now, and he at 135, like 135, he said?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy
That's
to
crazy
think that,
that he watched us originally from when we started.
from when he started. he said.
Yeah.
So that's mind blowing, and
Yeah.
so proud of everybody. And apparently, Linda, Terrence and Linda just said they made almond milk. So maybe get together, and if someone has a recipe for almond milk, post it on our website, on our Facebook page,
Yeah.
just so that other people can see if they can try to make it
Yeah.
themselves. I was told it's actually very easy to make. It's
Yeah.
not difficult,
Yeah.
but it's just you need to have the patience to
Yeah.
make it.
Yeah. And so so if anybody has any other questions, I like send them in. We're just here to chat right now, really. When there's not really a. We wanted to bring my mom because we know that she's
Michelle
been on
asked
before.
again. Well, she's already.
Come on, sister. Get in the video now.
Yeah, she won't.
She said no.
It's just almonds and water.
She's camera shy.
Michelle, I'll give you a quick lowdown. We did mention Nick's mom's weight loss already. She's actually lost quite 60 pounds. She's now at 145 pounds, I think it was.
I'm maintaining at
And which
25.
is fantastic. She kind of lied to us for a little bit there because we hadn't seen her since Christmas.
She wouldn't even show
And
her
she
body
wouldn't show,
on
but we
camera.
never really paid attention until the one day I looked at her and I went, "You're thin. Like your face. It was like night and day all of a sudden. It went from."
I said, I don't want to tell you.
Yeah, and we're like, so how much? She's like, "You're gonna jinx me. You're gonna jinx me."
And you did.
Yes,
And you
but
did.
But then what did you say earlier? You kept losing weight after you stopped
Yeah.
your fast. So
Yeah.
you really didn't even. And normally she says regularly she gains weight after.
Yeah,
her
well, it's
fast
so hard. It's
because-
when you start eating, it's so hard
Yeah.
to control because you're hungry. And this time, because I followed the way they were saying to introduce the food, I was still losing weight till you take 4 days to get back on track when you're eating. So during that 4 days, I was still losing weight, even though I was introducing food in my system and stuff like that.
Oh my goodness, the compliments that we're getting right now is just like really, it's insane.
Yeah.
We were told like, glad you're both lost weight, but don't lose your personalities. You both are awesome. Oh,
And
thank
you know what? I'll say
so
this.
much,
I'll
Holly
say,
Hale.
when I read this. We are who we are because of. Well, I'm because of this way, and because of his parents and what my mom and my dad, what they instilled
We
in
want to
us.
be as real as we possibly can
Yeah.
forever. I don't think we'll ever change. This is who we are. I think
I
when
care
you,
too
if,
much.
for those who met us in our tour stops, I really hope that whatever we come out on our videos comes out in our tour stops as
Yeah.
well, because we never want to change. This is
No, we do care. We do want to always care. This is not about us. It's more about you guys, trying to help you guys out there. Like, I know we're part of it, but we really just care about making sure that we help you guys out there because we know how it is to struggle. We did it for years. I did it for my entire life. I've always struggled, and so to be able to now take these tips that we've been able to figure out
and share it with other
them.
people. It's mind-boggling. Like,
yeah.
even someone just said, "Thank you so much for the Clubhouse Spice, Maple Spice." It's just like little things like that other people don't know about, and trying things. Terrence and Linda are saying they're snowbirds but they go to the U.S. They're going to meet us in Burlington, and they can't wait. And you know what? We love the fact that we're Canadian as well, and that
Yeah.
we're sharing Canadian content. There's not a lot of Canadian. There
We
are
still
few,
love our American fans.
Oh, completely.
We love you.
Don't
as
get me
well.
wrong. We love our American fans
everyone,
as
our
well.
fans everywhere. We love them all. It's just.
But it's just, our American fans are proud of being American. We're proud of being Canadian.
Yeah,
We're just really proud of being Canadian.
Yeah.
We think
We
we
love
just
our
wish
country.
everybody would get along. Everybody in the world would get along
Yeah.
more,
Yeah.
because I think there's enough
It's what we always
hatred
do.
and more
Positivity.
and.
I really do want world peace.
I want world peace. I know
I love that movie. I love that movie.
April 25th.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
you need
yeah,
my
my
jacket.
Not too hot. Not
Oh my
too
God,
cold.
Michelle, that's phenomenal. She
amazing.
lost
110
110 pounds.
Wow.
Linda lost 40 pounds. He's lost 30. We love cruises. We love to do a cruise with you both next December, January. Oh, they want to do a cruise with us. That's hilarious. But guys, honestly, it's so cool. We have some things in the work. We're not 100% sure yet. So keep some eyes out for different
Keep
options.
watching.
Just keep watching, because
Things are happening for us behind
We-
the scenes,
we
and
honestly don't know where this is leading us. We
Yeah.
don't, and we're okay with this. Like we said earlier, we are making sure that this just happens as it's supposed to happen.
yeah,
And if we could go on vacation with a bunch of people, we would totally do it. We think
Yeah.
it would be really, really great.
for
A lot
sure,
of fun.
for sure.
And be each other's, support.
Yeah.
Have a great time, but
Yeah.
still be healthy and be
Yeah.
well.
And I think the most thing you have to start is to start moving a little bit.
Yeah,
If
that's
you
just-
start moving, it's
it's-
helping a lot. If you like sedentary and you always sitting on
Completely.
the couch and watching TV.
Well, like today we didn't go to the gym today, but we put together an IKEA.
IKEA dresser.
it was
and
a big Lego.
And
thing.
it
took
was,
about-
it was so
it took
cute
2
because our
hours.
nephew was like, "Are we gonna play Legos?" And Cynthia, his mom, my sister-in-law, was like, "Oh yeah, there's a big Lego to put together," and none of us clued in on it. Not even thinking that we had bought her a dresser for him, like we had purchased it at IKEA for her and brought it down. And she's like, "Yeah, there's a big
Lego box.
Lego box." And then all of a sudden we got back and Mom's like, "Oh, I get it now. This is a really big Lego." I'm like, "Oh crap."
Again in my mind.
Yeah, crap. Oh my God, and Lisa said, "I wouldn't allow you guys to change. I'd kick your butts." Thanks, Lisa.
Well, I think we're kind of ingrained of who we are now. I'm 35. I'm not gonna change much anymore, right?
Holly
It will
Hale,
just get better.
Holly
Yeah,
Hale
maybe.
says, you guys can become the Canadian WW Oprah.
Oh, we wish. Believe me, we would love to be able to do a commercial for them again, but us together. Like,
Yeah.
We love the commercial we did already, but it would be fun to do one where we are the WW gays on the commercial.
Completely, it
and
would be,
showing-
but
showcasing who we are.
I think my comments
So-
are delayed.
Someone said maybe you can do enough WW stuff that you can quit your day jobs. That would be so cool.
Oh.
Believe me, if we could tour around the whole country, if we could tour around the world just doing this, chatting with people.
We have people,
inspiring
actually,
people.
it's kind of funny, when we were in Toronto, we didn't mention, we did a Toronto stop.
Oh, yeah,
We
yeah,
totally
yeah.
did a Toronto stop.
On Wednesday.
On Wednesday, and it was fantastic.
At the
Beautiful,
Bay Street.
beautiful studio,
Yeah,
very
it's really
new, like
beautiful.
very modernized studio, which was very cool. And then we met a few people there, and actually one of the individuals we met, she's from the UK. I forget her name,
Yeah.
so I apologize. Again, we meet so many people. She's from the UK, and she's like, I just want to let you know, I'm a WW member from the UK, and when I come to Toronto, I'm so happy for your videos because your grocery hauls allow me to actually go to the grocery stores and find Canadian products that are WW friendly, because her app doesn't work in Canada. She's from the UK, so it only works in the UK.
Yeah.
So she's like, if it wasn't for our videos, she wouldn't know what to buy. So I was like, wow, that's fantastic. Like, it's incredible how we are, like, crossing borders and helping people
we have a
out.
lot of ideas for that. We actually want to possibly do actual store location shopping per trip. So actually go to Fortino's at 7 in the morning, like when they first open, and walk through the store with a camera on our cart and showing you guys as we walk through the stores products we bought and the points they are, and products that we used to eat that we don't eat anymore because of how high in points they are. So we're thinking of doing ideas like that at
Yeah.
Walmart, at Fortino's, at Food
and-
Basics,
yeah.
a few of the stores that we visit often. So to show you guys what we do at the
You,
stores.
Jen.
guy grocery guy.
Yeah, gay guys grocery games.
Yeah,
WW
gay
gay guys
guys,
grocery
yeah.
games.
So Jen Effer, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, she says, our leader played your video at the meeting today. So
Oh,
cool.
cool.
I'm like,
Oh.
oh, cool. Where are you,
from?
Jen?
Where are
I
you
want to know
from?
where you're from. And
Yeah.
like where you're
That's so
located.
cool.
That's fantastic. And then Michelle goes, oh, that's cool, Jen. I wish my leader would do that. She doesn't even use an easel and paper or a whiteboard. Oh, it's so funny that every leader is different. Every coach is
Sarnia is
different.
another location we've gotten a lot of requests for. So yeah, Sarnia is another location. Believe me, that's in the works. Sarnia is definitely in the works. So is Stoneville. So is a few other locations.
Michael and Chris, thank you so much. We love you guys.
Yeah,
we met
we
Michael
met
and
them
Chris
last
in
weekend.
Peterborough, and we met them last weekend. Yeah, thank you. We're so glad we were able to inspire you guys too. And I'll be honest, it's really cool that we're meeting other gays on this journey, and it's really nice to see that everyone is just getting along, and we're all, learning from each other. Straight, gay, doesn't matter who or how
we
you
just love
identify.
everyone. We believe that, you know what, like, there's so much hatred, and like we said, I think we already said, there's so much negativity in the world that we're all about positivity. We don't care what people do to be healthy. If whatever you're following to make your life better, then good, do it, because you know what, you're your own judge into what you want to do. So what?
Terrence and Linda just offered their home in Florida. Like, they offered to let us stay with them whenever we book our next cruise. Like, thank you so much, guys. That's like so sweet of you guys.
That's amazing.
You didn't know that?
No, I knew that, but I knew that. But I'm saying what they said about the.
Yeah, she's like, they said we gladly put you both up in our home when you book a
That's
cruise.
so
Oh,
sweet.
that's
Thank you.
my
Thank
goodness,
you. Thank
making
you.
me want to cry. And then someone, April Schurtz said,
Schultz.
your video
Schurtz,
saved
yeah.
my WW journey. Was at a stalled point, and you both remotivated me. Can't wait for you to come to Orangeville this week. Yeah,
Yeah,
this
so we have
week.
2 tour stops. Three. We have Tuesday, we're in Georgetown, a rescheduled tour visit that we had to cancel due to being sick. On Thursday, we're in Orangeville, and then on next Saturday, we're in Milton. So we took a bit of a break this long weekend because we wanted to have, a bit of vacation. We realized from doing the cruise and then lots of tour stops after the cruise that we got really sick. So we want to make sure that we're a bit healthier and not just pushing ourselves too much.
But, we are who we are, and we don't like sitting down and doing nothing anymore. We have to keep busy, and we have to keep motivated, and, it's nice being with the kids. And
yeah, we were with our niece and nephew today. They're actually here. They're amazing, obviously.
Because you can't hear them at all, and they're fantastic.
Yeah, they're being
and,
fantastic right now. They're probably listening, and they're like, what's going on?
Well, I didn't tell you guys, we have them tied and put in a closet.
Yeah.
No, I'm just joking. I'm joking.
Put the tape in there.
Yeah.
No, it's called iPad.
It's called technology.
Yeah.
Give a child technology, and they're like...
Yeah. So we will be ending the show now because
Yeah.
we want to make sure
We have an 8 o'clock appointment
for a video that we're actually preparing for
a
all
new
of you.
film.
So remember that tomorrow we are live again. Tomorrow it will be 8 p.m. We're driving home tomorrow, and we're gonna make sure to leave early enough that we
Yep.
can get there to make sure to be able to be there on time for 8.
And Terrence and Linda, for sure, we'll keep you posted on our next cruise schedule to see
Yeah.
where we're going next.
So if you want to subscribe and see more of our videos, just hit the subscribe button below and click the bell to be notified when we post a new video. You can also find us on all social media using hashtag WWGays.
Check out our website, www.gays.com.
And we'll see you all tomorrow.
Oh, thank you so much.
Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow.
Thank you for sharing
It's
your love
only
and
a day
helping
away.
me.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody. Thank you
Bye.
for everything. We really appreciate all the comments. Sorry we're missing some of them, but